it's Nancy, PureBeautyLifestyle.com. How are you doing today? I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about appreciation and gratitude. I know we hear a lot of discussions about gratitude and, and how if we were to show gratitude in our lives, that, extraordinary things would start to show up because we move away from, ego-based thinking. We move away from fear-based thinking. We move away from scarcity. We move away from lack. We move away from viewing our world with all of the things that are not going well, and we do the exact opposite. We view the world, our world, with everything that is going extremely well, and we take the time to look at the things every day and in every moment that we're grateful for. And, it really is a valuable lesson, and I think it's something that can't probably be repeated enough, or we can't be necessarily reminded about it enough, even if it's just a gentle reminder. And an appreciation falls in line with being grateful, and it's slightly different, just as important. And basically, both exercises are geared towards opening up your heart, geared towards pulling away from ego, geared towards, just becoming fully aware and appreciative of the aspects of your life. And if we can put our focus onto that instead of the things that aren't going so well, we just, we tend to view the world in a completely different way, and in turn, it brings us so much happiness. It opens up our heart space, and it opens up our heart space and gives us more love directed towards ourselves because we feel so good, but it also opens our heart space towards other people, and it gives us a greater sense of appreciation, to start looking for what's going well, not only in another person's life, but it helps us to appreciate the qualities that that person has, as opposed to kind of pointing out, all the flaws that they have, of which we all have. So it's, gratitude and appreciation are some daily exercises that you can do, and it can either be, verbally. It could be like while you're walking around your house, while you're dancing around your house, when you're driving to work or driving to the store. I tend to do my gratitude list when I'm walking the dogs every morning on the trails for an hour, and I used to write them all the time, and I don't tend to write as often as I used to because I spend so much time on the trails talking out loud to the universe and to spirit, and so an appreciation is, like I say, another exercise. So gratitude could be things such as, I'm so grateful that I was able to rise out of bed this morning and open my eyes and have the strength of my own body to lift myself up out of bed, swing my legs around, plant my feet firmly on the ground, and I have the physical ability to get up and move around and, tend to things for myself without the need of assistance from somebody else. It could be, I'm grateful for just the five senses, our vision, our taste, sounds, touch, that sort of thing. There's so many things. So grateful for our family, grateful for our children, grateful for our spouses, grateful for, just the sky opening up that day and you getting to see the beauty of the sun and the clouds and, whatever it is, watching a flower open up and just seeing life in general. Appreciation is slightly different. Appreciation can also be for ourselves, but it can also be for people around us, and gestures, behavior, things that they tend to do. So, if you're having an exchange with somebody, you might really appreciate that they looked you in the eye while they were speaking with you. You might really appreciate that they gave undevoted time, from other things. They devoted their time directly to you, and their focus was strictly on you because that's how much they care about you. Appreciation could be that, somebody opened a door for you as you were walking into the gas station, perhaps to pay your bill. It could be so many little things. It could just anything your children do. They appreciate the fact that, your children were so attentive when you were trying to have a conversation with them because you wanted to express how much you love them. So there's a whole gamut of things that each of us in our lives can show appreciation for, and we can have gratitude for. And, and again, it all kind of starts with ourselves. So my message is always is I would just love everybody to really look inside of themselves first. Take a moment and step back from the chaos of your life and the treadmill of everything that's going on in your life, and kind of step back and start with yourself. Look inside of yourself and think about all of the beauty and the gifts that you offer yourself, your family, everybody that you come in contact with, and in turn the world, just by virtue of being you. I mean, how cool is that? So, if you're having a moment at any point in time during the day where your time and your mind and your attention is focused on perhaps what somebody else is causing you in your life, or you believe that they're causing you in your life to be momentarily unhappy, or stressed or concerned, frustrated, perhaps just step back just for a moment, take a breath, start thinking about yourself, start thinking about the things that you're grateful for that are in your life, start thinking about the things about yourself that you appreciate. What are all the gifts and the talents and the skills that you bring to the table just by being the person that you are, just by being the divine gift of how you were chosen to show up in this world. And I guarantee it'll put a smile on your face. I'm Nancy Battye, PureVitaLifestyle.com. So appreciate you stopping in. Love yourself first and extend yourself to others.